Omarishe sama mnyina kwa baba UTV enwere nduka sebwe eso utafo nkomo bre na adu enwere nkomo ben ene ne mu eba bedi Edom kuma wo mrache bedwam opani odawma no eye Dr. Kesiel Atoforsen na opani akasa kakra wakasa fa omampani abedi a His Excellency John Drama Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no I Vice President I was to Franca at the ama NPP amanyuku no mpamcho ono na Dr. Atoforsen akasa afa no ho na ne nsɛm a wɔka nyina ne sɛ na nsen NPP amanyuku no sɛ wɔn kasa fa mansi kasɛm tutua enkoyi a na ase opani a otu Franka amomo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no aso mu sign ti wo mu eyi na frimu se ahokyira ekoso o mansika sema enkoyie no Dr. Bawumia enim ho hwe nanso Dr. Atoforsen kyese ahokyira ekoso wo memu no so bo kese no yemfa mo Vice President His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Autu Franka ama NPP isan se Economic Management Committee wo memu wo mom tutu o mansikasem no wono ene da no ndi se sikasem no nkoyi a ono na yemfa sobo no emo no emiri bia ne koyie mompani akufuado ka se fans na yemfa ema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ndi aden ne de nkoyie ne pese santi eyini frimu eno yenkomo a edikan ebedi eno achi yantie se etu ana bande ba se enyinamunkania electricity ngo the 15% VAT to so no yantie se aban pese otwesan ebrebe mu a ebedi nkomo na ban akrachefo a mampani ekufuado eyomadi o de foforo ba no so no eno so ebrebe mu a ebedi ehun nkomo wizafo nkomo yi na ye ba bedi na mpanifo a yene mu ba bedi nkomo no mewo owura Fad Osman na Fad Osman abrantie bi a wonum a na mpanifo kasa de ma NPP amanyuku no amanyuku a eti abanyu akese no so sabri no okasa de momo na mewo comrade Joshua Kwame Fuga na comrade Joshua Kwame Fuga nso mpanifo kasa ma the largest opposition party NDC amanyuku no menua idima akotene pa mpanifo mo majomo makwa baba UTV so
yeah.
Comrade
Minya
first time I share with you.
Yes.
And this is a boko there.
But say domadaroma ene empaibo emujo pa se onimi se incoming president oba prodende ndeko pimo yendi.
Okay.
Ema yendi yana no e ka chente so oba o make sure say amamu odi beba no reshuffle no enya ade ebe ye adwuma bebre.
Okay.
Na ansa na mekoso ma menchia menua Fad.
Okay.
Na ohwe atade ehemia mpacho hu ni your friend no voice out vote out and then you're launching your UPSC former running mate Professor Nana Jinopuku Ajimai ebekasa wa asie na de ka nyina ne se enne Ghana yonkofo bi omuntimi enkasa ende se obi o ano kase obekasa pe na aban ne de sobo bi aden ato so yewo empenyimfo bi o makasa omo adwuma aba omo yewo headmasters a omo kasa kwa no musuro se ye be transform de omo akọ a village enti sanyemo na ehu se no e wo se yetimi ehyankofo nkran se e wo so omo kasa enti e fen voice out.
All right.
Enti yesre obi bia se emo bia embohu emo bia nka obia kasabo anyeden enhye niyem as amamua ya stick to democracy no
kabima minkebi
ya ho de na ne ya no ene yekokurumoti.
Okay.
Word de enwu hia enti ye besre ene ye launch sa program ye de beko all the 16 regions across the country.
All right.
Na CSOs asofofo a first pa na omo kasa ne omo so omo de text messages na kasa no e wo se etimi kwasa asofo ni na no mutimi di omano ye den ekasa
all right
se na be ya ye betimi expose the government
no akwaba na medema okay fat onso mu akwaba na MPP aso ye ti sen
nyankopon na dom woni bi ani ho na de ho ni se mami fa kwenye so ntia ahwefo nwumri na mentia ons na mentia me nua comrade eja na memfa kwenye unim se eye ukuoda ebe ya eye ochina adechinye ya 4 February eye presidential candidate Dr. Alhaji 7th February and the 5th that's Wednesday your presidential candidate I was the vice president of Ghana His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and Ghana for bedin komo
okay
na emnim se eno ho ahobo na nyina ye de twen nyankopon ma ukuoda
okay
je party mu de so far ahobo a de enim no je to ba last year na o twen se ye beto abayi parliamentary candidates nyina na fe de wa kickstart campaign no nyankopon adom se eda ukuoda Ghana for enya aso na yentie ye candidate I was the leader of our party Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia
all right fat me that say comrade Joshua Kwame Figamin Shasim Femfri onomo na yen hwe nsema minority leader Dr. Atofosin akanfa vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia MPP flag bearer who say aho kire ekosi okaho bi entimi nyini mfiri mu
me me na wase ye be kai mre bi a omampanyi a otiso nne o ka asemi kire Ghana fo na de bia Bible ka se onum asem na di bebu awfo o gina simpie so e ka se wakwa kofa abrantie bi a oye former deputy governor e Bank of Ghana
okay
na sa abrantie se basika sem ne economy a odi mutintima paa yie enunti ono nanado de sebi ono de onim amamuhu eba economy onim ho hwe sikasem onim ho hwe e no kofa abrantie fe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye press conferences upon press conferences ama o kire kwan obefa so ebu oman no as a former deputy governor of Bank of Ghana
okay
Satam na no banking sector etimitien na mu papa ba theory dia nsem okay nyansa eden ewom or see when the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you. In fact at a point I say when you tax people see taxing people is a lazy man's approach.
You know the battery na ati
or see say wo didi go for to die e di ebu oman no e okwadwofo okwadwofo na yes and only the oba is going to move the economy from taxation to production.
Okay.
Me ba to wankasa. Okay. The okay na ya me dekra ni so tax onje. Na oba omo di road tolls. And also mo ti si road tolls, omo di road tolls na. Sai sika omo benya no, e na omo di be mpuntudwuma.
Okay.
Enti nkofo chi bo shedewa e na na do dan ko kufuado en na be di eche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Bosho mo she Ghana fo. Omo di tumu. E mo to sa abai e ma sa nkofo meni. Enne sankana na do government eye adibia eye krabehwa. Anka wonyi ni se anka Mahmoud Bawumia ebe na ho se obe associate no with the government performance. Me say subium me see anka na do amamuyi anka adibia eye krabehwe sabi enimu enyama anka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia would have campaigned on the records of Nanado Dankwa Kufuado. But when we say Nanado records na enye inflation rate food inflation timi twemu ko 60% afi na eba form. General inflation timi twemu ko 50% afi na eba form. Ento ohwe records ni na there be we dey also opekwan bi so no ye dey otwe ne ho free Nanado amamu boni a wo bu o man we say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba no na banking sector clean up na ni ho omo ne buy no mbe gu banks enumanyuma say me kasi na me edwuma bank 70,000 of my people omo anam nyom ye edwuma na omo edwuma say wo mo ntimi hwe omo awofo ho omo asabi omo ntimi ntobi mo omo ye omo ma omo nina ho enne ebi mo atane into beggars under the leadership of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
No so how hontine some tu sa na mo no na boa o man no.
Me pa cho how be ya. Na na de see etisika so na come de ye. Na mayenka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia asem ni ye wa ha sei. Na de bia da me ka say obi anka owu free aye Bank of Ghana eba. And the Ghana institutions ni na dodo na egu PBC na se omo de ka. Ama GIA for kwa akosizi omo asset me boa. Cocoa board so edeka GIA so akosizi omo asset. Edwuma nkonkon na egu na Bank of Ghana so awu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho na wo free no. Na ho sutimi guma na ye. Because me je me hu se banka be bia wo free there. Ho na waye adwuma na na do danko akufo do begina simply ka say ho na wo free ba and the Bank of Ghana so run negative equity. It mean Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia cannot absorb himself ontimi en separating ho free na na do amamo bone ne ho mede me kasa mede me ntuma bebo ye minority leader ne ntuma ano asama wo ka no or kase wo na the head of the economic management team. In fact, I mean, Kasimia Nanado, Dango for the Kaye.
Okay.
Okay, say the economic management team is ably led by Mpachumami repeat. I am glad to be able to report that the economic management team, under the stellar leadership of the strong 1, brilliant 2, economist 3, Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia, has risen to the challenge. And the hard work is beginning to show positive results. This was Nanadu 2018. And then Ebani say. And then Ebani say, who Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia?
No one kasa about Vice President Abaso.
No, about Vice President Abaso. In fact, Obon Samani Mienza, or si Papa or strong, or say brilliant. You can't say brilliant to be at what be on the economic risk. Today was also say economist. San Samani Mienza and another Dago Gufuado. Or the boy Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Neje se nyuma na ekosu 2018 a sa time ni free IMF mu. Na IMF run the country no. Or the subo no ba Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You remember amuba be mu na IMF program no wo ho. Meboa. The IMF program ended in 2019. And in 2018 we're still under IMF program. And then nyema figures no year chese bibia etutu akwemu. Or the credit no edima the Vice President na ndeba ni say na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wakwa bongo fo bi pass on meka so no do no nka ho
oh da bi
Kofi Bente mo ti bi megina TV so e ka che mi no mienu say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kasa na do ene ne cabinet omuntie bra na nne ewo ya na
the Kofi Bente can say on the Vice President Imani Africa or say Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onye president da nti yentie na numasem ka muntie na numasem monhwe na vision for the country
the battle vision baby
ani nsia na ani neba ukwara ebi crazy
ani nsia na me read the president kache no e den na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia adwenfofo be na o se dey ba sa your friend say abefo ye can say dictatorship na o dey ba na o si 24-hour economy na 24-hour economy na this year dey ba no or so without phone because of the dictatorship you know and when he say obey 24-hour economy because we bet my on phone so this should tell you the low level thinking of the Vice President. And sometimes I become so appalled. No, I'm sorry to use this word, my brother, because sometimes no as a doctor in economics okay me say me I have done corporate banking before. Sometimes when he's talking I just listen to him and laugh. Me didn't say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia why practical banking that? I don't think so. Because me did say no or today and I'm going to find a deputy governor. Per history, that's what I know. And why practical banking or thing you maybe I say under his watch and can go sa banks here no. Under his watch and seasoned finance officials omoduma embom se de obom no.
That say why bank adwuma na chenti no hu say baby said ade ne keka ko no. Yanhwe na yansiesie na yanyi bia mfiri mu a e de ho beba
ade ne keka ko ade ase ewie
banking sector na sem na make
na banking sector de no mo ye
so me clean up
omo ba ya na omo see minimum capital requirement omo increase from 120 million to 400 million What you say? I say just say we a bank. Sometimes say we a bank now 120 million that Bank of Ghana no. Ko bobo say 280 million Ghana cedis never count. And Sunny am operate as a bank, a commercial bank. And go for dwuma no mo ba zo ma be gu no. Almost said that na say ka say go for dwuma Unibank money savings and loans first allied. Almost say first allied na ene. Go for timi hwe nyame anim egu first allied dwuma ene edwadifu an committee ko first allied ekobo bosia no. Sa bosia ni ho bio because edwadini no ontimi nwura stand chart, ontimi nwura absa, ontimi nwura ecobank so kwa akobo bosia. First moment no mo ti edwadifu mo dwanase no mo ba gu adwuma no. Eti ba ho me ade wo kana asema na ma nipa buafu. Okay. In all honesty, enunti opeso use Kofi Benti mo ni ade no enu ase na mera ho ama Kofi Benti because he said disgrace to the civil society organization. He said disgrace because I remember Imani Ghana how this man used to criticize the government, and I love it because say kase ye kebima men kebia moni dia na wo say ye criticism ye dey etum ni etum wanamom, and that's what he was doing. And then here we say sign the principle no or the ato he has thrown his principle to the dogs. And to me dem who Kofi Benti say sebi
but your word be it's for the case yesterday so
mate but me who ni say we din before we hamo. Okay.
All right, me Abrantie comrade Joshua Kwame Fuga and Yatinika from the NDC. Fab Osman, me man 8 minutes until once me man 8 minutes. Then share some minority leader Dr. Atoforsen. Ada Tujafa Dr. Mahamudu Baumia, the MPP flag bearer and the Vice President of the Republic.
Ungo me that's be I think I'm medical change na me concern. So me nim say Otsena adichin Ukuada engagement ye party leader a person Ghana fonya no eno ho commentary na sha asesa no omuntimi ntwan pontie ma ne nkasa but then menim say Ghana fo betie yen onim me person me build me submission enwumre ho on an interesting issue be a see yen last 2 years. Okay, that was 12 October 2022. The former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, on VOA, that's Voice of America, for Enyan Kitahudie. Na san Kitahudie na se no, na yebusa ne se former president, wa ban no oko IMF. Na ban also eko IMF. Na ede na see what time na oko IMF. Interestingly, o can say 2 factors and my neko IMF. Na sa 2 factors no, ba ko external factors and ba ko internal factors. Na internal factors no o ka kire ewiase nyina say yes salary structure no enti ma ye wage bill no ye den ekọ soro akatua ma abanjuma fon ekọ soro enti the pressure eba aban expenditure so okay etosu mienu no e external forces no ana factors no o ka kire ewiase nyina say me pacho nyumre ahwefo nti eyiye say one of the challenges are external forces no ana factors no the economic slowdown in China. China economy no a slow down kakra. Okay. Number 2, after the economic slowdown, number 2, the changes of commodity prices or world markets. These are the 2 external factors. Now, economic slowdown in China. Okay. And ultimately affecting the Ghanaian economy way. IMF. Okay. What you mean? Drew the other breadth of the argument. Almost say we should not argue as a government. Say IMF no. We had a legitimate concern at the IMF. Okay. And I baby and we are doing komo. And they say you are too forcing in your queen or can some okay. Sebio I can force Sebio Mukasa say enquire edwa Sebi and Usini bia den ekebihwe. Na nyesa anka too forcing the Sebio. And you know also called Dr. Baumiasem. I don't know. IMF. IMF. Oh, I'm building a point from. Me too. See, oh, Prime Minister Mileno. Prime Minister Mileno. Me too. At first, no, a deputy finance minister of Maimu. Okay. Omoko IMF. IMF policy net the man on Ukraine. When to me, I ensure the successful implementation of the policy. Sikano Amebio. IMF can send a buying. Sign 900 million na year per Joama Abane Peno. Send a buyer. Let's ask Atu Forsen. Let me go on to my issues. Me come at yes, you may say where we are today. It is not by the making of any government. Hey. If slow down in China. At the end, this is a bank called IMF. Okay, Donald Trump. COVID-19, COVID, you're buying, or friend, you're anything. Or the Chinese virus. When you slow down, the Chinese economy collapsed. Together with the global economy, you not collapse. It affected so severe, sir, and we be say because IMF. And internet,
but say brain gra, mo kra mo be kan. Say young IMF, Emma finance minister kra be kan.
And I make a bongo, metewase. Anytime make a say if economic slow down in China, one economy, one economy, China, slow down. It's my IMF. Jomama, on a car, you kind. Also, economic slowdown in China and my IMF. Okay. That's a Sebio, a global economy. But what must say? Even in the face of all these difficulties, bongo, in the face of all these.
Fine, Mammy, me some question.
Sometime no woman. Don't worry. Mate.
Saturday, you say IMF.
Mate.
Momo time, a better one thing I say IMF. So no, Ghana will never go to IMF again.
We were not, and let me say this on your platform. With all due respect, we never planned. We never had any intention of going to IMF. And Bongo, we had ourselves in a time we've gone to our knees to a point we said the only alternative we had was to go to IMF.
Okay.
And I mean, say slow down in Chinese economy at the IMF. Just look at the impact of COVID. Look at the impact of Russia-Ukraine war. On the global economy.
Okay.
The breakdown in global supply chain. Need to affect tourism. You close it down. Local economies. Schools are closed down for how many months? Bongo. Yeah. In spite of all these challenges,
okay.
In spite of all these challenges, Abenwe continue on its mandate. In the face of all these challenges, Bongo. Offer Abenwe records on education. Abenwe when it comes to education. Beyond implementing the free senior school policy, Bongo, we were able to recruit over 8,000 graduate teachers to support teachers at almost senior high schools in 2018. I mean, beyond that, and then for TVET education, Bongo, we've invested hugely in education, Bongo. And then you friend is saying capitation grant, now 4 city 60 pesos. And then 10 Ghana city, we were able to increase it, Bongo. In spite of all the challenges on my EFAC. What to say a BS senior high school? I'm a cartel say all the senior high schools in the northern region. Because you can't know what to be that. In the face of all these challenges.
Okay,
so what we are saying is, we will talk about it. But the issue I'm saying is that at 2 forcing, and we can say and quite not draw. Sebi and at forcing. Now issue no kind of saying. They're not kind. Also saying, what is he saying? I have given a premises. So in the face of all these challenges that you face as or mine, abandoning Ghana for this government is doing everything possible.
But say some candidates,
Bongo, what is Bongo last month, over Kaya last month, or my yet Ghana, since the Fourth Republic, since independent cry, or my only one fire service academy training school or Ghana, Jamestown, dear no. Menoka say, and no of Easter, your vice president or your parliamentary presidential candidate. Last month, I commissioned back all of East. I mean, no, say, who could be a quanta half. Menuka say, and so about who was say, yes, it's a make a say, we admit their challenges. And in the face of all these challenges, yet think or dying. We are doing what this government without those COVID-19 in our moment by ye. Bongo, me, I'll be very honest with you this evening on the show. Offer a Negala, I always say, final your road construction, even let's go pick road construction. By in this wire 6,000 kilometers of roads. And America say, 13,000 kilometers of roads. Meaning, so we are a media person. Between 2012 to 2016, one particular road that NDC communicated from the presidency to the last person on communication, that's the Sia caller of Fair Radio. So, Solar Fofonsu Road. What is that? Solar Fofonsu Road. What is that? For 8 years, on my emu, ye di Jaya Sumusa, Menu Kase, Udrubia and Quanta to Techmentia. One of the road connected the Hafu region to Buno East region. Menu Kase Numeri. Bongo, no, I am telling you. No, Bongo, I am telling you, sir. In the face of challenges, this government is doing everything possible to deliver on its mandate.
Fad. Yenka development na moye.
So what is the challenge? What is the discussion? The issue is saying.
To force in some of our
and I'm saying to force some of them dealing with it. To force some of them can't every. Why can't no? To force and I make. Me never born a man to force some no. Me say to force the end say serve you and then kwana then ajo.
And when you be sir.
And when you be no can you to force you and can say there be we no time please.
O time na.
Because obongo there be 2 minutes last sample. Mr. please. You know okasa we German kasa. Bongo the issue is this. Forcing bakuya o e dey catch them say onkoto ambulance mbreye okay
wa she
atu forcing bakuya o say bi ambulance atu force koto ye no ye say dey fafunu kura enye ye nyaye maame how akomsen ama ye ene me no ka say district bi organ ha bia o ambulance bako. These are records and we are telling the Ghanaian people say in the face of the difficulties o man ye nya no we've not neglected the Ghanaian people.
All right,
we are delivering on our mandate. Bongo it's Ghana for
11 minutes.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or say see he has his own vision. Nyakupo had more Wednesday Ghana for your sermon enumere oh how I end this for how you say Bawumia bekasa how you know no mama yento to abonko park na so na agro ni mu yesere Ghana for enumere said Nyakupo had ukuda
is obabe the boss himself obabe Onakasan boss.
Let's be very honest.
Okay,
you all right me
that say Fad Osman
the banking sector issue bongo the banking sector issue
no oka say bi na me be say me set record this straight or say end this year time IMF program yentimi run program to the successful end, but that is infactual. This is a press release. IMF staff concludes review mission to Ghana.
When was that?
And this 2016, May 11, 2016.
When I'm saying better program.
A program because the program concludes a conditions present to the disbursements. What are you talking about? And this is the document. This is animating. And what you are saying, you are telling lies. And NDC was not able to successfully complete the IMF deal. Ambulance. Say IMF our home. Conditionalities are omodebema mono. And IMF near very unattractive. For the first time in Ghanaian history, abai we nkwa na mo kwa IMF yesi monye domestic debt exchange program. Haircut. In fact, Nana Danko Kufuado be Jina TV so catch there say President Nana Danko Kufuado, His Excellency. Ebe Jina TV so. Atasa make His Excellency na e ha make kakra because obi a wo ye excellent dey anka wo kan wa asem so wo di wa asem so. That's the meaning of excellence. Me patriotic dey make us. But my me fan the title man no. Na asem o kan ni say there will be no haircut. He was very emphatic. Oka says in the 2 weeks na ye haircut. And until no more IMF conditionalities no and now me know say mama can say make sure we are mobilizing revenue of about 17.7% of our GDP. Ebi see that. I was say yes 17.7% of our GDP.
No, what is this figure?
This is 2024 more budget is a mobile budget 176 billion as tax revenue. Domestic revenue mobilization 173 billion. These are the figures. 2024 a 2% more Ghana on domestic revenue mobilization through tax 173. Just 3.1 billion. Yes, just 3.1 billion is coming from foreign grants. And the Shebed no mo de babema how are you going to mobilize 173 billion Ghana cedis? Is it through the emission tax? Is it through the 15% VAT? Is it through the reckless tax? Money Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia introduce. Yet you remember na money levy by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia could not even whisper on it. Basically, and I hope say actually ngomo ba be dino. Levy stance no. You should speak on it. 170 questions now the my Vice President Dr. Kwesi no. He should use that platform to answer all those 170 questions now. Obisa Dr. Atano. And I'm daring him on UTV. So questions Obisa this is a golden opportunity for him to answer all the 170 questions. So when Timmy answers our questions that he has no business in coming to stand before we Ghanaians here into Abamano.
Wednesday in the vision for the country.
And Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and the Bisa Dr. Misata 170 questions about the economy. And you know,
just Saturn and or vice president.
And this after Bisa and Zakwa said in previous and now the economist not here as vice president. No, maybe I never from Gata.
Said that besides, so Babe, so is all President Babe boss himself. It's a tree.
But the questions about the economy.
And they will meet.
But the questions about the economy.
Driver and take a decision and meet.
Sasa na Namokano. Say driver cannot say me chuma. Passenger say what kind of mukrano. Say driver a mistake. A passenger to me shouting. A catch a driver. Say driver. I dare win. Why a mistake? Yeah. So stop using that driver mate as an excuse. Because passenger cannot take him no. It me shouting. Emma driver and say driver how come me matina bus mama VIP bus be no co speed.
No co speed.
Me tie move the chase mass and me mesusha. What did they make an say? So Dr. Mahmoud Baumia cannot absorb himself. Because there's nothing good about this Nana Dango for the government. There's nothing good. Debium. Or count the about and at PSHS. 13,000
kilometers of road. One thing.
What's our review? There's in some work. Any in Asubia. Wow. Any in Asubia. We are talking about the economy. And near Bembia power. Financial independence. And also share the maximum for say catch financial independence what ahode maximum for say almost so betimi ato mbotom sika ato nyoma moye den omo pese omoto and the financial independence yem bi say na nado dan koku for do buy ye sika e say ebotom the way momosu ni na no omo je free ensem through 11 and then 11 who send 20 Ghana cedis sika is omoto who send 10 cedis omoto ye nti omo no mbeka je 100 cedis notes. Any 200 cedis note no a note for higher denomination to no sasika no buy into circulation omo ka kire omo say 200 and 100 cedis note no a note bi omo here for higher level transactions and it here hu sa note ni bi wo nsuo for na de nde wo nam ko omo ton so computer 200 cedis note and as for this government yenim say sabi and track se omo di nipa say no mo say and then some ka fa John Mama hu na no me nua be ma bongo
and His Excellency
Nana Danko Kufuado
John Mahama so no so president
iyo Matime Dasi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama me ame papa prekope and some mo ka fa no bebrebe no and the Ghana phone so mass run so answer omo de mu edu and na no ba kuma say sensitization work here come and look at Nsema magazine for worker Kumasi. Almost in your mama, 24-hour economy no. Fire can be. Sokoban Wood Village for so air kasa. In fact, KJT market what day? You're in the money issue, but 2016, before 2020 elections no. You go for KJT na money buru in here. I remember very well. Omo buru your mama yes I know about see Dubai market amaye. And then 7 years it came. Second phase of the Dubai market, you can another go for the team see. We are talking about the economy. In Kofunyuma Moyeno, okay. And the credit, if it is given to Nando, we cannot absolve Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And the discredit, say discrediting Nando Suswa, I will say a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And Mahmoud Baumia could tell BH to say Kofi Benti one day, one man could find dinner tema Sika Arabia. Matiti say okoje ye. Matiti
so company near to Abaman. Vice President say yan to Abaman.
And na I said it repeatedly say.
But Kofi Bent's allegations there pacho.
Me say Matiti say allege. Say allege.
By the atwe ho fru.
And I'm say allege.
Yan atwe ho fru ho. Nta na
na say I be jame I speak as a NDC communicator.
Okay.
So what you say. Okay. And the American say the attitude say wakwakwodi ademudie enuntina ensema kwan so waka wodi nanim onyam etwi forma enne obi e kasetia no ye be share ne say onjai sa anwoma no because the CSOs are the last resort. We are looking forward say abambi ya de na senya omum ne be dey ombeka say.
All right, comrade Joshua Kwame Fuga from the NDC. Fad Osman
Bongo
time aka na fe odia.
Well, me jide say we on memo necessary bia. Oh no, I have to say this. My name is Obeso kind of Honai program now. Why not?
What are you trying
to say? You see, you allow him to flow. Okay, say 10 Ghana city, 20 Ghana city. Yet ho e-levy.
Oh yes.
Enya no credit. When timi musano so prove to that.
Really?
Man, you see, what can some people sebi no credit be enim, but we jan man can sebi. O 2 foot 20 million. Also 20 Ghana city yet e-levy. Enya no credit. Okay, all the one. Oh, see yes. What? Oh, bongo. Mr. So can when you marry. But what you can ben. Then we do the discussion. But let me go for
let me do my presentation. Bongo, over 20 cities.
My brother.
What send the man? What 20 cities send man for month one?
Win him. O man mo etie na yo ho. Ye nua no NDC for sebi. Menim se omo economy no musua no, and economics no musua no. Se menim bebe mkusua mo de ni free. Bongo o men ka se mincho. And now pay economy bi a etum pon pa. One of the factors are underpinning economy the human capital of the economy. The human capital of the economy. A choir for to improve human capital. And about economy near then a fund to a preferred action. MPP are bye. Also there be. Yen yanum kuma sebio no more schools or more junior high schools. Or munya kwenyanko senior high schools no. Any time who here say this uncommon in bongo. We are discussing an economy from a holistic point of view. How limited he is in discussing our economy. Maybe cultural say bongo. Maybe cultural say abide with the different.
We are not here to.
I have 9 years.
I'm not attacking him.
No, but
attacking him.
I have that.
Because we are limited. You are not allowed me to make my submission. Because that's what you are doing this evening. Bongo me say in the face of the difficulties with the difficulties of this government that is facing. No. Bongo, we are sports person, me boy. And no, I say name who video be and I'm say, minim say former president Mahama. Say no, ko GFA president minim or camp sports once more baby. Me person me busa, who a sports person bongo. Ye ba 2017. Now on my moon, there were only 2 private astroturfs. On my moon now 2, a private own. And I mean, say we've improved it, added to 130. That's in developing the human capital. You can say develop human capital. We are aware.
So astroturf might be brave.
Na a 2 per a private own and 130. This is developing human capital. TVET education. You see, you must be community theory bebe no. You form on kwane enko chere mun sa juma. Me no say almost 60,000.
On say okasa what's
bongo 60,000.
What's me ban one necessary.
No, me we are sports president say this government in the face of all the difficulties that you're facing, we've done so well than the NDC government. The records are there to show bongo. Over sports, over health, over education. Me no say CA landing ports and landing beaches of Ghana. NDC to be constructed be that. And then me no say you almost 10 landing beaches are constructed across the country. Who tell me here? 2 in Greater Accra, 1 in Volta region, 7 in Central region, bongo. We've constructed, see, not just roads, not just bongo. We've added up to the infrastructure of our senior high schools than any other government in the history of this country, bongo. Me no say, uko wenti quasi technical senior high school. You say you may wait for him here. Your school with friend quasi technical senior high school, and then you had modern one of the modern senior high schools. Which infrastructure they call her because of the population that are increasing in various senior high schools in Bongo. We've invested in all these areas in the face of all these challenges. We are not saying say you need difficult times. We admit we're in difficult times, but what we are saying is say in the face of all these difficulties, the MPP are buying a year in 7 years, and this are buying to me bida. Bongo, you buy now you fire service personnel. No, we have 7,000. And I mean, say, we have 15,000. We've added 8,000 in face of all these difficulties. I'm so saying, Bongo. This is what we want the Ghanaian people to know. Said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, he's a different person.
Okay.
Onye Kunya president that. As compared to Onye Kunya president. 4 years. I say 4 months from the late president, Professor Evans Fifi Atamos. Oja 4 months for need any car home. Ghana for a rejected in 2016. As a rejected in 2020. You cannot tell me, sir, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia president Dano. Yenfa or no, Sebio yen rejected or no. Now the Ghana for rejecting 2 times with over 1 million votes in 2016. No, yenfa or no same review. I find it very difficult to appreciate that narrative.
Okay.
It's bongo they make you mean say that Wednesday. A chinadi chiya.
170 questions.
O chinadi chiya. One say enkomo kakra vice president. I was the presidential candidate for the MPP. See, a person in Ghana for di enkomo kakra yo. You started John Mahama, your former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Or started all your engagement. How many months in it? What is the other transfer discussing say that? By Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say or any Ghana for bedin komo on Wednesday. One commentary Saeba.
All right.
Yet me radio so and a TV so Kofi Benton. Yet me catch the platform is Kofi Benton. Ako Jessica. Hey, it's my mom Sayadi.
Fad.
It's someone who be disagree on my moi.
Bongo. Fad.
No some good hoofy. Bongo.
Okay. Bongo me pacho unye kuma kabori.
Hey.
Or say me gwa na mnim sende wa woda.
Oh yeah.
Or say minna nemu na me wish you happy birthday.
Oh.
Yes say.
Mimi akabore me dana say.
Or say na me kwantenten ama.
Amen.
Or say ejuma wo bo amagana no. No kra wo de si we ni so obeka no koso a.
Accra 2023. Accra 2023 is the project for Ekoso. Accra 2023. Say me Legon. Me Legon. Yeah. One me wo project say Ekoso ho 1,000-seater.
I mean I need them I know I'm a guy. I know Dr. Mamumba, me and son Ghanaians rejected John Dramani Mahama. Mr. Question do this. And all the question is also answer and to Krabi. Don't go you know that's a good what and the power. What can I be here? What can I
Fad Osman, Penifue Casa de Ma, Mepamcho, Pamcho. Fad Osman, Penifue Casa de Ma, NPP, Abayeti, Abanya Suk, Ewo Memuno. Fad Osman, Eduma Kotrepa, Okasa, Edemomo, and Comrade Joshua Kwame Fuga, and also Penifue Casa Edema, the largest opposition party, Enisha Manyukono. Comrade Joshua Kwame Fuga Edima Kotempa and producer on duty Minya Bernard Ato say me champagne e won ho nti wi a ne akwakutu if I don't wish me o say
birthday dey need inside anya des
now wishing
oh what the now wishing it saying Accra 2023 I wishing you Accra 2023 it's our project so Ghana we are developing the talent of this country.
Kase shase o tie menua ba abena bayi nyano enka production team. Oh, amena mase. Mo bo adwuma pa o mo yade. Na abusafo mo share Facebook. Mo share my dad mo data. Oh, I mean shira mo ate. Mo go so YouTube. Sanse ha na ne pani nyina. Ewo. David Ufurisafo Bongo Diffara. Oh, Ghana for another birthday. No, my feel so special. And I'm a city. Every time, every time I'm this year, I come here.